Okay, it has been 6 days since my surgery for reconstruction, my deep flap surgery. All in all, it has been, it's recovering from a surgery. It's not going to be like easy. It certainly hasn't been like hell or anything like that. No pain really, thanks to drugs. Tylenol. When I woke up, they had me on an IV Dilaudid, I think. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I heard them say morphine as well at some point. All I could really go off of is what I could hear the nurses saying. So, anyway, yeah, same as last surgery in the beginning, you get the IV. You wait a while, you go in, they put the mask on your face, and you just go to sleep. And easy peasy for you in that time. There's nothing that you have to do. It's just surrender and trust that you're in good care. When I woke up, the nurse took an IV out of my leg. Again, I couldn't feel anything. There was no pain, basically, through this whole process. There's been things here and there, but I'm just so happy to live in this day and age with our painkillers and technology and stuff like that. So, yeah, I woke up. First thing I heard was, "Oh, why did they put an IV in your leg?" And then she took it out. And I found out why they put an IV in my leg later on. Basically, the person that put the IV in my arm when I was still awake, he did not do a very good job. Sorry. He just did it really fast, and usually it takes a while. I don't know, it's difficult for my veins to... Last time for my mastectomy, they had 2 different people doing it, and they used a ultrasound to look at the vein, so it's kind of complicated. But here's where I had my IV, and apparently they put one in my leg. I don't have a bruise from that or anything that I'm aware of, but so yeah, they took that out. I was very scratchy hoarse. I sounded like an old smoker woman for the first day because of the tube they have to put in to breathe for you. Which sounds scary, but honestly, you're asleep for all of that. Don't even worry about it. They take care of all of it. You just have to surrender. That's your job. It's just like when you're giving birth. You just have to let it happen. So yeah, it's been very interesting feeling. I reach down and I feel, and I don't have a belly. I don't want to show too much. I know I showed my body before, but the thing is they took my belly off, a big portion, of where my belly was. And I had kind of a substantial belly because I've had a baby, so it hung down a little bit. It was like a flap. And they took off that whole section, skin and everything, and then they bring your skin all together. So my pubic hair is now higher than before. I'm going to use my laser hair removal device eventually and just take it off. I don't want to have pubic hair up higher. Who would? But you know what I mean? The skin is the skin that's coming down feels like it's being pulled down, and then the skin on the bottom feels like it's being pulled up. So when I get up and walk, it feels like I have pants that are falling off. It's very strange. But I'll show you the top. So I particularly asked my surgeon over and over again, every appointment, please remember to bring in my belly and then plump up my boobas. I want a substantial, full breast and a very flat tummy. You know, why not? You're having surgery anyways. Just ask for what you want. So here's a little something. Oh, we moved my belly button. Well, the surgeon moved my belly button. Which I know that it'll look better in time. Remember, it's not even been a week since my surgery. It'll be a week tomorrow, but... So, as you can see, they cut around it, and then they repositioned it. I actually have, these were stitches from, these little things. There's wires. They're very, very hair diameter wires they go into the body. I cannot feel any of this, by the way. Like, if you have to have this surgery, don't be scared. It's all very, like, strange, but not painful. Anyways, so they're still in there. We taped them down, though. So underneath this tape is like a hair-sized wire, basically. It goes into my body, and it's next to the vein, the vessels that they connected my belly fat to. So they took my belly off. This does not hurt, by the way. It's okay. It looks scary, but it's fine. It's strange, and that's my leg. I'm covering up my crotch because nobody needs to see that. So what the hell am I saying? Okay, so they take your belly off, whole thing, fat, blood vessels, and everything. They put it into your breasts and connect the blood vessels up here. And then they reconnect the one down here, from what I understand. So these little wires are to listen to the blood flow. And they did that a lot when I was in the hospital for 3 days. Every so often, it seemed like every 4 hours or less, even in the beginning, they would listen a lot. They would come and plug the wires in my body into a Doppler, I think it was, and listen. And it sounds like when you do an ultrasound to listen for a baby's heartbeat. Like, it just has that sound. And then they know that it's working. They know the blood is flowing. So amazing technology. Again, I'm just so grateful for that. See if I can show you a little bit. I have my surgical bra on. This is the same bra that I woke up with after my mastectomy. It's really nice, actually. This part velcros up on the shoulders, and then it's velcro here. It's very, very comfortable. Let me see if I can do a little preview. I'm so happy to have the tissue expanders taken out. They were so freaking uncomfortable. I already feel so much better. And by the way, after you have a mastectomy, you don't have nerves up here in your breasts anymore, so no pain. No pain. But here's a little preview. I don't have nipples, so there's nothing to really hide, but so much better. So much more natural. And he really did what I asked. They're very full. They're probably kind of swollen right now, too, but here is what you call a skin window. It's very interesting. This skin is actually from my belly. And they use that so that they can see that it's alive, basically, that the blood is flowing, that it's healthy, that the procedure is successful. It's very, very, very strange, I know, but you know what? This is it. I mean, it's either this, implants, or nothing. Flat to the bone. So I choose this. This is the most natural option. And then this side, yes, there's an incision there, under there. It's taped over, though, so it looks like it's open, but it's actually covered. Our technology these days is amazing. And here we have, it looks bruised from, they said that that's probably just inside. It's hard to explain, but yeah. Oh, here, one of these little wires is showing. I can show you. I don't know what the technical name for this is, but right here, it's like a hair wire. It's very, very, very small. I'm going to tape it back over. Is it weird? Yes. Am I grateful? Yes. My gratitude overwhelms the weirdness. It feels so much better. It feels so natural. And, you just get the surgery over with, and then your job is healing. And I gotta get up and walk as often as possible, which is challenging, but not because of pain. It's just challenging because I can't stand up straight yet. And, that's weird. Like, walking, because my skin, all of this is like, it's all pulled together, so I feel a bit like a shrimp or something, where I'm like C-shaped, kind of, like I feel like I have a thorax, like a hornet or something. But anyway, I guess it just takes time, and I have a walker. I will say, if you were to fall after having this surgery, that would be like the worst thing ever. You do not want to fall after this. Like, that would be the worst thing ever to happen. So you have to have a walker. The hospital gave me mine, but it was a little bit of a challenge. Like, it was kind of, the physical therapy department gave me it, and apparently my state insurance covered it. So, but they were kind of like not sure if I was going to be able to get one or not, which is so strange. Like, come on, get the walkers. Anyway, using a walker. What else? Taking Tylenol and Aleve. That's my pain medicine right now, and it works great. I mean, those drugs are serious, even though they're over the counter. They work. And what else can I say? Basically, you will need help after this surgery, like at least for a week, a full week. You need to have somebody there to help you sit up. I can't, like, I'm leaned up against my bed right now. I cannot just sit up, no problem. Like, your abdominal muscles are going to be fragile. You don't want to strain. Like, you don't want to, no. I was doing that in the beginning and I regret it. I guess I was just, like, trying to be strong and capable. And then I looked up, like, what to do after a tummy tuck, because that's essentially what this is, surgery-wise, like, healing-wise. And it said not to strain. So I decided to stop, and I told my mom, like, I'm going to need your hands every time I sit up. Sorry, but that's what's going to happen. She's happy to help, but yeah, what else can I say? Don't be scared if you need the surgery. Do not be scared. You just, like, get through it. You sleep a lot. I was really nauseous in the beginning. For the first 3 days. I was, but I also was starting my period, like, one day after my surgery. Sorry, these little, like, scabs on here that, it's so weird. Anyway, I was nauseous, I was light sensitive, and I'm sorry, but nurses and anybody that works in the medical field should not use dryer sheets, scented lotion, perfume, scented hair products. Like, no. Some of the nurses stank so bad. I couldn't stand it. I could barely stand it.